everyone, my name's Lou and today we're going to be making a DIY coffee scrub to get everyone started and prepped ready for plastic-free July, not using or buying single-use beauty products and cleaning products in plastic that then we have to throw away. So this is part of our 30-day sustainability reboot program and this is one that I have made earlier. It smells very coffee and pepperminty because of the essential oil I used. So to get us started, what you're going to need is some coffee. So if you have a coffee pot or filter coffee at home, you want to start saving that coffee throughout the week in a jar or a bowl. I've been saving some in this bowl in the fridge. Easily just get whoever you're living with to just empty it in here at the end of their coffee each morning, and then you get a nice big build up that you can continually do because we all need coffee in the morning. And then we're going to use some brown sugar, which adds a coarser element when using this as an exfoliant, which is great. Also smells really sweet, but you don't have to use this if you don't want to. And we're going to be using some oil. So you can use coconut oil, that is the easiest one to use, smells delicious. It's really cheap from the supermarket, about $6 to $8 a jar. Or you can use rosehip oil, jojoba oil, any other beauty type oil. I'm going to use jojoba oil today because I have it left over from something else, and this program is all about teaching you how to reuse things you already have. Then we're going to use some essential oil. I have mandarin and peppermint here, but you can use whatever you might have, maybe even some vanilla essence. And then you need a jar. So just repurpose a jar you already have in your kitchen, and that's perfect. Okay, so to get started, you want to spoon your coffee into your jar about 3/4 of the way full. So just scoop that in. Smells so good. Scoop, scoop. All right, now this is a great present to give people as well. So if you have friends that you want to join along and bring on your plastic-free July challenge, you could even make them one of these to get them excited because it's quite fun. And it's a nice positive way to get people talking about single-use plastics and how we can avoid them in the bathroom. Okay, so then you want to pour in your oil into the jar. So the measurements I'm using are quite flexible and rough. Essentially, you just want enough oil to coffee ratio so it's not sopping wet, but it's not dry. So you want it nice and so it sticks on your skin and sits there nicely. So see how that's quite, it's wet, but it's not sopping everywhere. So that's perfect. So mix that in, and then you can also mix in some brown sugar if you have some. Like I was saying, this just helps add a coarser element for exfoliating. And when we're using this, we can use it on your skin, on your body. Probably wouldn't use it on my face, unless maybe I'd tried it a bunch of times and was really comfortable as to how my skin reacted with it. But it's just good for, as we come into the drier months, keeping our skin nice and soft and in a natural way, using products that would otherwise be going into the compost bin, like your coffee. So once that's all stirred in, you can add an oil of your choice. I'm going to do mandarin in this one because I just did peppermint in that one. So just add 1 or 2 drops, that's plenty. Stir that in. And that smells delicious. And you can see there that when I rub it on, it's moist enough so it sticks to your skin. And you will just rub this on and then leave it for up to 5 minutes in the shower. And then you can just rinse it off down the sink. And yeah, it just is such a good product that hasn't been bought from the shops. It's reusing things from your kitchen that you probably already have. It doesn't contain things like phthalates and plasticizers or parabens, which are tiny little plastic chemicals made from oil that a lot of beauty companies put in their products to make them feel shinier and smoother and make your skin absorb them more. But these are synthetic materials, and once they get in our waterway, they can have all sorts of problems, like microplastic issues where they begin being absorbed by animals lower on the food chain. and then that builds back up into our ecosystem. Also, the good thing about this is, no chemicals, no single-use plastic. It's a fun activity to get you started on your plastic-free July journey. It's healthy to use and it's low waste. So I hope you enjoyed today. You can now just put a lid on this, store it in the fridge. I wouldn't store it just in the bathroom, so I want to keep it cold. And then if you've used coconut oil, you probably know that that will harden once it's in a cold temperature. So you just take it into the shower with you, run it under the hot water so it loosens up a bit and becomes a bit softer, and then you're good to use it. Okay, thank you. See you next time.